up here in Fargo, North Dakota, and I know it's like 10 o'clock Saturday morning down in Brisbane, or Brisbane. I've been told I say it wrong. I always say Brisbane, but it's Brisbane. So welcome everybody, Saturday morning down there and Friday night here in the States. Welcome to the call. My name is Dr. Kurt Fisnick, and I'm going to get things rolling. It's already being recorded. I'm a chiropractor up in Fargo, North Dakota. I got started with Sisel a little over, well, almost 5 years ago now, and I really tell people that it's just an unbelievable company. We've got some great things going on, and a lot of great things happening with the compensation plan. If those of you that are on the call I can hear a little bit of background noise, if you'd want to mute your phones out, that would be great. Mute yourself out, because I am unable to do that the way it looks to me here. So hang on one second. Yeah, it's not letting me mute you guys out. So there's a couple people that haven't muted out yet. If you could do that, it would really greatly help out with the recording when we get this recording out. So anyhow, I appreciate that. Thank you. So, like I was talking about, we really have a lot of really good things going on, and so I put together a little video the other day, and on YouTube, and if you go to the Sisel World Team channel on YouTube, you can look at the video that I put together, and it's talking about building yourself to a 5-star rank in a short period of time using the Wealth Builder Pack. And really, so that's what I wanted to spend some time talking about tonight, is talking about the Wealth Builder Pack and getting people some interest in it. I'll be heading down to Australia here in less than 3 weeks, and the Wealth Builder, as Aaron told us last Friday, it's available down there now, and we've got 2 Wealth Builder packs. So the first thing that I wanted to cover tonight, really, some people have been requesting me to go over what's exactly in the Wealth Builder Pack. And so the Wealth Builder Pack, the new one, it's called the Wellness Pack. And what this the Wellness Wealth Builder Pack is it's the Gold Triangle of Life. It's the Sizzle Cafe, a box of coffee. Or I guess it's not in boxes anymore. They put the little sachets in a bag. I like that, the Black Instant. A bottle of the Age Pill, a bottle of the Super Omega Plus, which should be back on the shelves next week from what I've heard, and I just unbelievable, all the science. I've got a new article that I'm going to post probably tonight or tomorrow morning on Facebook on the benefits of fish oil, but the Super Omega Plus doesn't just have fish oils in it, it's got CoQ10, and CoQ10 is something it's an enzyme that your body needs. It's really beneficial for helping out with the cardiovascular system. And then we have the Fire and Ice Tea, the same as in the other Wealth Builder Pack. And Fire and Ice Tea is an energy drink. A lot of people are finding that it helps them with weight loss. And then we have the Super Detox. And the Super Detox is so important, because when you first get started taking nutritional products, your body initially is going to go through a detox, and the Super Detox is a great product for that, because what it's going to do, it's going to help bump up the function of the liver. It's going to bump up the function of the digestive system, the colon, so that your body will push those toxins out. And you only get rid of toxins in really one of 3 ways. You either get them out through your urine, you get them out through your feces, or you get them out through sweat. And so I've had people ask me about that. Well, why do I seem to sweat more when I'm taking a detox product? That explains why. And so they all work to get your system cleaned out. And then, of course, I just want to cover a little bit on the Triangle of Life. What's in the Triangle of Life? For those of you that are fairly new to Sisel, you may not be aware of what's exactly in there. The triangle of life is made up of the fucoidan. And what fucoidan is, if you go on pubmed.gov, pubmed.gov, G-O-V, and you look up fucoidan and use the actual the spelling, the scientific spelling, it's F-U-C-O-I-D-O-N, fucoidan, rather than how we spell it for sales purposes. But you look that up, there's over 1,000 studies on fucoidan. Tom's actually received a genius. He's not just one Genius Award, but 2 Genius Awards for his work on fucoidan. And a lot of the different fucoidan manufacturers. Somebody's got their TV in the background. If you could mute out, please. Please mute out. *6 on your phone. Please mute out. Thank you. I appreciate it. There's somebody still that hasn't muted out. Hang on. See if I can figure out how to mute them out. Yeah, I'm not able to mute you guys out, whoever's making the noise in the background there. So if you could please mute yourself out, it really would help out the rest of us. Please. All right, I guess not. And so the fucoidan could help boost the function of the immune system. It's going to boost the function of your body to help get rid of inflammation. That's the main things that I say with fucoidan. But it also has some anti-angiogenic properties, which means that it cuts off the blood supplies to tumors, and it limits the growth of the tumor to the point that your immune system can actually go to work and help destroy the tumor. So that's what it does with tumors. Another ingredient in the triangle of life is the eternity. And for those of you who have been on my doctor's call on Tuesday mornings, we've talked about eternity. It's a really powerful resveratrol product. And resveratrol has gotten a number of awards and for the work that it can do on your body. Nobel Prize was given to scientists for working with resveratrol. And resveratrol will help repair DNA in your body. And the other thing that it does is also anti-angiogenic. This is one of the products that I used with my dad with his form of lymphoma that he had, and it really worked really well with him. I've had testimonies with people with cardiovascular issues that have come around using Eternity product. It's just fantastic. And some people will tell you, oh yeah, I take a resveratrol tablet, or they'll take another resveratrol product. The difference being real quickly is that resveratrol oxidizes really quickly when it's exposed to air, and so it has to be protected. And so we've come up with a way of making it. We've patented a way that we make our resveratrol so that it really is a really more powerful product and compared to anything on the market. And then the third product in the triangle of life is Spectramax. And Spectramax delivers 74 trace minerals. And if you take a look at a lot of the different vitamins, minerals on the market, none of them have this high level of minerals that are contained in them. But the other thing is that we've included fulvic acid and not folic acid. Everybody thinks I'm saying folic acid. It's not folic acid. It's fulvic acid, F-U-L-V-I-C, fulvic acid. And what that is that's a acid that's emitted by roots of plants, and it dissolves rocks and stones, and it takes the minerals up out of the soil. But it allows your body to also be able to absorb and use the minerals like no other. And so and then we have 40 antioxidants in that product as well. And those three products are all liquid nutraceuticals. So you only have to really do a 3/4 ounce shot glass every morning to get the benefit of that. And I think the products taste great. Every morning I take a shot of each one, and it works great. Of course, the Sisel Cafe is a really healthy coffee. It's the healthiest coffee on the planet. and then we've talked about the Age Pill and the Super Omega and Fire and Ice Super Detox, and that sells for the same price as the original Wealth Builder pack. It's $315, and you have $300 in volume with that. The first Wealth Builder pack, just to really quickly cover that, that's one that's been out since October. It's the Sisel Rip. That's the product that stimulates your body to make your body think that you went to the gym and work out, build muscles. A lot of science. I've been going to anti-aging seminars for 30 years, and they, been focusing a lot for 30 years on cardiovascular health. But just over the last few years, the National Institutes of Aging and National Institutes of Health really started focusing on skeletal muscle, because they found that was so important in staying healthy. They found that it keeps your memory. It makes it so that you don't develop dementia as easily. And so skeletal muscle helps you prevent dementia. And so that's one of the things that they were finding. And so at the seminars that I've been going to, they've been talking about this. And what Sisel Rip is, it's a product that has over $21 million in research and 24 clinical studies that are out on it. And it helps build muscle, and the stuff really works. I've been using it myself, going to the gym, working out, and I can see the difference. Again, we've got the Fire and Ice Tea, which is a patented product that helps your body have more energy. We've got the 4 Restore, and one of the main ingredients that I talk about in there is the L-arginine. It was the focus of the 1998 Nobel Prize. They found that L-arginine helps out with the arteries, makes the arteries so that they're soft and pliable, so they can take and the pressure from the blood pressure from your heart, it makes it so the arteries stay healthier. So we have that, but there's been so much more science since 1998. I mean, you figure in 20 years, there's been a lot of science on cardiovascular health, and so the 4 Restore has a lot of those ingredients, and then Tom's included things to help with testosterone levels, which women need testosterone as well, and so we've got that in the 4 Restore along with L-citrulline in there. Then we got the Age Pill, which again, that's the one that we've been talking about so much, and the big focus of a lot of science these days. The TSX was developed after the 2009 Nobel Prize. And the 2009 Nobel Prize was given to a group of scientists because of their work on telomerase, which is an enzyme that works with the aging of the chromosomes. And so I'm very familiar with a lot of products that are on the market. There's quite a few telomerase type products out there. And what we have is we have a product that supports healthy telomeres, and really, in my opinion, probably the most powerful one that's on the market. When you take a look at the actual ingredients, the milligrams of each extract that's in there, it's just amazing. One extract alone sells for $84,000 per kilo, and so you figure, we got that in there. Another extract sells for over $40,000 per kilo, and so these are ingredients that are included in the TSX. And you can imagine a lot of other companies, they put a little sprinkling and they say, oh, that's in there. Well, yeah, but if you don't put enough to actually make any difference, then why would you actually include it on your label? We've included enough that we actually can make a difference on the telomeres. And then we have Super Detox. Again, helps boost the function of the liver and the digestive system to get rid of toxins in the body. And really, these are a lot of the top selling products that we have. We're not throwing products in there that you don't want, that you won't use. I bought the first Wealth Builder pack myself, just so I could have one around here, so I could show people exactly what's in it. And so that's the deal. Now, a lot of people, they'll ask me, well, why do I want to be a wealth builder? Why would I want to do that for $300 versus just buying the products that I want? Well, the thing about it is, if you look at the Wealth Builder packs, number one, on an economical state, you're getting well over $400 worth of products for the $315, when you get your business started. But the other thing is that you're really kind of getting a leg up on the competition, because what happens is that you're gonna find that you're gonna have a higher rate of success. You're gonna find that you can build your income quite quickly. And what I try and tell people is quite simply this. I mean, most of us have been involved in network marketing or direct sales in one shape, form, or another, and chances are most of your friends have been involved with a company as well. And what I try and tell people is that when you look at it, I mean, if you're getting paid just straight commissions, even with the 25% fast start bonus and the 7% downline commissions, you look at all that, it takes quite a while to build a nice check. And what I mean by a nice check is something that like over $1,000. If you're making less than that, hey, it pays bills. It's gonna, according to the stats from the United States, I guess the Census Bureau, $500 a month, an extra $500 a month might help prevent probably 50% of bankruptcies in our country. And but what I want to talk about is really simply this. In the next few minutes, is I want to talk about what can the wealth builder really do. Well, I was just explaining it to another gal here about an hour ago, and I said this. Look, you get started with a network marketing company, you're making 3%, 25%, 7% on different things that you do, but in most cases, in a couple of months, you're lucky if you're making a few $100s. I mean, you're really lucky if you're just making a few $100s and it's covering the cost of your products. And so what I try and tell people is that when I go talk to people about building a business in network marketing, chances are they're already looking at 2 or 3 other companies at the exact same time, and they're trying to make their mind up on which one they're gonna join. And if they join you, chances are they're going to be comparing you to the other ones at the exact same time. They're going, well, and then they got this guy over there trying to lead them over there, trying to, steal them for your network marketing company into his network marketing company. And they're doing the presentation, the grass is greener over here, but really is it? And what you'll find is that in most cases it really isn't, but this is what's happening. When you take a look at the Wealth Builder Plan, in my opinion, what it does is it bridges that gap, and it can really help you build your income in a lot faster pace. And so just this isn't a training on the Wealth Builder, but what I'm going to say is this is kind of my overview that I explain to people. So, if I've asked you, hey, have you ever been in network marketing before? Have you ever taken home a nice income, what I would consider to be a good income? And most people, they answer me no. They've never taken home a good income. So would you be interested in taking a look at something that really in a matter of a couple months, maybe it might take you a year depending on your credibility, depending on how much time you want to put into it. But how would you like to have a compensation plan that in the course of the next few months I could show you how to make an extra $2,500 all the way up to $5,000 a month, and I'm being serious money. And people say, oh yeah, you got to go up, sign up 1,000 people to make that happen. Actually, no. And here's why. You only have to, if you can just imagine that you're going to go out and you're going to find 6 people. Now it's not going to be your first 6 that you sign up. Last month I enrolled 10 people. Of those 10 people, 3 came in as customers. They just wanted to buy products. 6 people came on board, and they just wanted to be a distributor, but they just wanted to buy the products that they wanted to buy. They didn't want anybody telling them, here's a pack you have to buy. So of the 10, 1 person came in as a wealth builder. And typically that's what you're going to find. 1 or 2 people out of every 10 is going to want to do this. So you're not going to just talk to 3 or 4 people and you're going to have your first 3. No way. It's not going to happen that way. I mean, you might be better than I am on it, and I wish you are. but typically you're not. And so it might take you a little longer to build it, but let's just say things go the way that they should. And what you're going to do is, I'm going to teach you to do this. Let's go out and find 3 people that come in as wealth builders for you. And then what we're going to, I say, hey, if somebody's talking in the background, can you mute yourself out, please?
I'm muted.
Yeah, can you mute yourself out? You. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to be, you're ruining for everybody else here. Please, mute yourself out. So anyhow, what we're going to do is we're going to help you find 3 people that buy the wealth builder. But those 3 people, let's go out right away and teach them to do the exact same thing. So you're going to find 3. They're going to find 3. And this is important. This is an important step. What I try and tell people is that now what you're going to do is you're going to kind of move along the chain together. The 4 of you are going to move along the chain together. If you can do this, you're going to find that you're going to make this thing really shine. So the first month, you're going to go out and find 3, and you're going to help them find 3. What's going to happen is, if you can do this in the first 2 weeks, you're going to get your money back. They're going to get their money back. Now, the wealth builder is set up in a way that on your first 3, you give up some of the income on your first 3, so that you can take more income on your next 3, 4, 5. Anybody after your first 3, you're actually going to take more income because you gave up on the first 3. And I'll go over that in a little bit. But first month, your goal is that you're going to go out and find 3, and you're going to help them find 3. That's going to pay you enough money that you're going to pay for your initial investment, your $300 and some that you're paying for the wealth builder pack. And then the second month, what you're going to do, you and you're going to go out and find 3 more, and you're going to help them find 3 more. But you're also going to help their first level, the 3 that they each brought in. You're going to help them find 3. So you brought in now your 6th person. Your first 3 have each brought in their 6, and then their first 3 have brought in 3. So what that's done for you now is that's moved you up. If you want to look at the regular part of the compensation plan, by month 2, you've already made it to a 3-star. That's a 3-star. You can add up the volumes. If you look at my video that I have on YouTube on the Sisel World Team channel, you'll see how I put that together. If you just pause the slide when I go over that, you'll see how I put that together. But you've made it to 3-star in your second month. You're taking home a nice income, well over $1,000 your second month. Your friends are doing the exact same thing, and you're helping their friends get their money back on their products. So really, you've got no money in the game anymore. You've already taken that back, plus you tripled it. Now here's what happens the next month. The next month, what you're going to do now is you're going to take and really go down the 3 people, the original 3 that you brought in. Now you're making money on them. You're getting a matching check bonus. Every time they make $1, you make 50 cents. Every time they make $100, you make $50. And so it's a nice matching bonus. You really want to help those first 3 go to town and make some good money with this. So you're going to help them with their next level, the next generation. You're going to help them each enroll 3. So this thing comes in packs of 3, right? You're going to help 3 people. Now what you're going to do is on your second 3, number 4, 5, 6, is that you're going to take those 3 and you're going to help those 3 each find 3. 3 people that want to buy the Wealth Builder Pack. They want to make some money, right? And again, it's probably not going to be the first 3 you talk to. You're going to have to talk to a few people. And the script that I use, again, is that have you ever been in network marketing before, or have you known anybody that's ever gotten into it and never really made money, right? That's how I start out, because I want to take and I want to qualify these people right away. I don't want to sit there and spend a half hour trying to discuss with them, you know, are you interested in the Wealth Builder Pack? I want to find out right away, do they have an interest? And I'm going to ask them, are you interested in in something that I found, a way that really you could generate a good income I mean, $1,000 in your second month. I mean, let's face it, that's a pretty good income. But what happens on the third month now is now what you're going to do is you're going to help your second three, your number 4, 5, 6. You're going to help each one of them go to the 1-star level as well. So you're going to help them enroll their second three, but at the same time, you're going to help their first three each find 3. Again, think of this in finding, boxes of 3. You're going to go look for 3. Everything comes in 3s. It's the magic number when you're working with the Wealth Builder. And as you're doing that, you're going to teach your first 3 to do the exact same thing. They're going to be duplicating your efforts on their next 3. And what's going to happen now, when you take a look at it, with the income, you take the 7% that you're getting paid on the generational volume. You're getting paid on the bonuses that you get paid within the Wealth Builder system. You're getting paid the bonuses like the luxury car bonus. You're getting the matching check bonus. Oh yeah, you get paid a matching check bonus on that as well, on top of having the 50% bonus that you get paid on your first 3 Wealth Builders. And so on your third month, if you can put this together, again, you've only found 6 people. You've only found 6 people that came in as Wealth Builder. And the way that I drew it out, right? They're just buying the Wealth Builder pack. They're not spending millions of dollars. They're not spending $1,000. They're spending $300 the first month. And then after that, you're asking them to commit to spending $200 a month on getting healthier. But by the end of the third month, everybody's finding these people. You're going to make anywhere between $2,600 all the way up to $5,000 the way that I have this drawn out. $2,600 after 90 days of work, and really chances are you're working this part-time just like everybody else is, and you're putting little time into it. But just think about that. Almost, I mean, let's just round it up and say $3,000 a month on your third month. Now, if you don't have the credibility, what if it takes you 6 months? What if you have just really crappy credibility? I mean, you're somebody who's just, you don't have any credibility at all. And it takes you a year. I mean, holy cow. I mean, I know people who have gone to work 40 years at a job and never taken home $3,000 a month. So what if it does that? Worst case scenario, let's say that you spend the $200 a month over the course of a year. That's 12 months. 12 times 200. You're spending $2,400 plus your initial investment. You know, that you spent the first month, and really what you're looking at now is that you spent $2,400 a month. And you look at all the testimonials that we're seeing with the age pill, holy cow, I mean, who wouldn't want to spend the money just for the health part? And like I said, last month I had 9 new people signed up just for that part of it. Just for that part of it, just to get healthier, because they see the benefit of what we got going on. And so that's really how I describe the Wealth Builder plan. Now, your goal is to find the people that are interested. And then what we're going to do is you're going to utilize your upline. You're going to utilize me. You're going to utilize the trainings that we put together on the Wealth Builder. And now we'll train you the little intricacies of the Wealth Builder plan, right? Again, you're not going to want to cover that with your initial prospect as soon as they get started. You're not going to want to have them explaining that, while they're sitting in a cafe working with somebody, just getting them started. Not at all. And like I was telling Lynn earlier tonight when we were talking about the Wealth Builder, I said, the thing about it is that sometimes I'm talking to people and you can just tell they just don't get it. And I might say to somebody, hey, Kurt, let's just get you on the products. Let's just get you on the age pill for now, right? Super successful product. Let's get you on that. Let's get you feeling better. And get you feeling a whole lot better, so you got some belief behind what we have for products. But at the same time, while we're doing that, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to teach you how to do this Wealth Builder plan. And the beauty of that is that, my goal is that while I'm talking to Kurt, I'm trying to get him to find his initial 3 people so that when he signs up, maybe he'll sign up for the Wealth Builder on his second month. And on his second month, he comes in because there's no time limit. You could sign up for the Wealth Builder anywhere along the line in your Sisel career. And so I bring him in, and at the same time that he comes on board, maybe on the exact same day, his first 3 people come on board with him. When I was talking to Lynn, she sounded like she might bring on her whole entire 6 people at the exact same time. I mean, think about if you could do that and you could build this team. What happens is that those numbers go up exponentially. They go up quicker, you make more money, you help more people, and bottom line, that's what we're here for, right? So anyhow, it's the bottom of the hour. I appreciate you taking your time. It's Friday night up here in the States. It's Saturday morning down in Australia. And I hope that made some sense for you. This will be posted. I'll put this call up on the YouTube channel.